Hello there. So I'm starting the video this way because Luca is sitting on my lap and I didn't want to have to get up to restart everything. Nevertheless, we are going to listen to the final track on the Bee Gees album Mr. Natural 1974. I wanted to give a big thanks once more to Amy for sending this over. Really enjoyed the album overall. A couple tunes in particular. I mentioned the last track, Heavy Breathing. An instant favorite. I've heard them sing a bit raspier before. I've heard them jam before. But that was perhaps the most of both of those things I've ever heard. So, like I said, an instant favorite, and the album overall fantastic. And the last track on it is Had a Lot of Love Last Night. It's, love is a phrase or a term that can mean different things on different levels. It can be more long-term and conceptual. It can be more emotional and psychological, but it can also be more visceral and physical. And to say that you had a lot of love last night, I don't know, it makes me think more of a physical intimacy. I suppose it could be about you felt so intensely towards someone, so even if there is physicality to it, it might be, more about the psychology or the mental experience of it. But, for such a short and finite timeline, a single night, it feels like it might have been a really special connection, a physical, intimate connection, but then, the next day, maybe that situation is different, or perhaps it was never going to be long term. So, it sounds very passionate, but it also sounds like there's more to the story, and maybe the next day, the love isn't there anymore. So, let's find out. This is the Bee Gees, Had a Lot of Love Last Night, from their Mr. Natural album, 1974.
To blame for loving anyone. I used to think that I was always older than my time. We're all breaking promises. Who will cry this time? Who will cry this time?
beautiful tune and a really, I think, sweet ending to an album. That's a great record closer. And yeah, it sounded like it was maybe more about the psychology of that, like, I had so much love to give and I gave it away, but no one gave it, the person didn't give it back to me, so now I don't have the love. It felt like there was a disparity between last night and today. But it doesn't sound like it actually, they achieved that, intimacy and passion that they wanted. They had a lot of love, excuse me, for someone. What are you doing, you crazy cat? She's like trying to attack my tea. But yeah, they had a lot of love for someone, but that other person wasn't really feeling it and didn't reciprocate, and so now they're feeling like, they have nothing left. There's no love, because they gave away theirs and it wasn't returned. And yeah, I was thinking as it played out that it was sort of, very gospel, but it was almost like more like a spiritual, like it felt either way like a very like religious devotional feeling to the tune, but again, in the first half I was thinking more gospel, and then as it went on it felt like it was, more like a folk spiritual. So yeah, really cool ending to the album sonically, and again it speaks to the way in which their songs get at such deep emotions, but it's not always the same. Sometimes it's like